I always spoke with my wife, and everyone would tell us, like, for your wife, she's going to feel that baby from day one. There's a connection, there's a bond, and it's building and it's building. And us dudes are like, well, I don't get it. What's going on? And through that 9-month cycle, you're not quite connecting to the baby. You know, mama might be like, aren't you excited? Aren't you feeling this? Don't you feel these things? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of exciting, but we're just not getting it. And I had a mentor tell me, he said, when you hold your baby, and in our case, it was a girl for our first little one. When you finally hold your baby, all of that's going to hit you at once. And it did. And my experience, it was a traumatic first birth. It didn't go well. It was really hard on mama. I was there protecting, doing my thing. But when I held my little girl for the first time expanded. I went from being all proud of being a business owner and having these 5-year plans broken down into 1-year plans, broken down into quarterly plans. And suddenly I'm like, I got 50, 60, 70 years here. I got to figure out in a hurry. What am I doing here? What is my purpose?
Yeah.
It all just like flashed. There was no answers, but time expanded. And it was a beautiful thing. And as we took our baby home and we went through life, you know, we had an event where COVID shut us down for a while, and we were literally sitting at home for 10, 12 weeks, unable to work 6, 7 days a week like we had been. That was another point where we were like, we had another baby, you know, in utero coming into the world soon. At that point, we're like, we're doing this all wrong. Like, we are doing this all wrong. We're playing out in the system that was designed for us to turn our kids into what the system wants it to be. Is like, we need to disconnect. So we had our second child. That was a very healing birth for us. It was very, it really helped us with a lot of our fears and our concerns from the first delivery. And by our third kid, first two were in the hospital with midwives. The third baby was born outside, summer day as the sun was setting, waterfall in our yard and a little lazy river running through. I caught our baby out in the yard. It was like, it was mind boggling. So let's call that a sovereign delivery, right? Where like literally everyone's crying and all like, it was magical.
Mm.
And so when this happens and you're in the right place in your life, or you're forced to get in the right place, it becomes transformational. And for those of you listening that don't have children, this experience is something that you could listen to and take in and understand about the beautiful people in your life that do have children, that you can start to understand how transformative this is. So in sharing, you know, us, you know, experiencing our children come into the world, you know, go into the comments below and share what you felt as your child came into the world, or if you played a special part in a family member bringing a child into this world and you're part of that child's family. Let us know below how that made you feel. What changed? Did anything change? Did nothing change? Let's have a conversation about that.